Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. It is a truly passionate scene here, always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. And we rise now for the English national anthem. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bellingham. Anderson. Played out to the right. Foden. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aim forwards. He's got away. Mbappe! Spence getting this one clear. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gehi shifted upfield. Bellingham. And it's White. Bellingham. It's a and the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Foden is offering a right smile there.
Upamecano. Gusto. Shaquib. Hernandez. Shaquib. Gusto. Olise. Olise! That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bellingham getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Upamecano. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, he's missed it.
Rabiot will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Spence. Gehi. Dembele. It's Dembele! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Spence. Gehi. Anderson. Gehi.
England, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're...
England have a free kick. Upamecano. Rabiot gently done. Gusto. Nice control. Gusto gets surely now! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. Rabiot gets across to intercept that. White. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rabiot. Olise. Olise. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rabiot. Succumbs to the pressure. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's really well manoeuvred. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's Dembele. No way through, so back it comes. Shaquib. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Keeper's got good distance on that. Stones have it back and can go again. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Olise. Olise! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Rice. Anderson. So we're still where we started right now. White. Bellingham. it. Ambitious ball here. It's Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Elise. Rice, and a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he welcomes it in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rabiot. Shaquib. Mbappe. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
A header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Foden, that's a delicate pass. Gordon. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's played forward. That looks a good ball through.
France really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Referee's given a throw. White. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. And it's White. And here's Foden. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Olise, now he's got space here. Here's foul. Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Rice. And it's Kane. Rice. Anderson. Gehi. Stones. Anderson forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Elise. And here's Dembele. Oh, reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Dembele really needed to concentrate.
It's Kane! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There is the breakthrough!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Konate makes the interception. Mbappe, aim forwards. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Stones. He's through now, is he? Mbappe! And yes, it's there! France are back on level terms. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Spence. Now it's Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Mbappe. Anderson. Kane. Proves too strong. And it's Gusto. And here's Elise. Shaquib. And that was very necessary. Maignan. Hernandez. And back to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto. Rice. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found a way through. Dembele, and he's lost his man here.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Foden. Bellingham. Kane. Big chance! Superb goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
England get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Shaquib. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Dembele. Caught offside that time. Mbappe. Elise. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Pickford, a long ball by the goalkeeper, and claimed it back swiftly. Camavinga doing full tilt down the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? Anderson shifted upfield. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gehi, gently done. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Dembele, he's free, he has got space. Bellingham. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Stones. Rice. Gehi. Rice. And it's played forward. Spence. Now it's Gordon. And here's Kane. And he welcomes it in. Real, and the shot! is the half-time whistle. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
This looks promising. Now it's Gordon. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gordon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Camavinga. Out to the right. Bellingham. Spence. That's a cute ball. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Foden, and that's aimed into the middle. Olise. Moved on forwards. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Anderson. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Now it's Foden. White. Foden. Now it's Foden. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga, gently done. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. Mbappe. Decent chance! Very well to get to that.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe. And they've got rid. Camavinga. Shaquib. Mbappe. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Shaquib. Gusto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played for... It's Kane! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Olise. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Konate. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And it's Gusto. And here's Olise. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gordon. Olise. And here's Dembele. Olise. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Foden. White, aim forwards. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gordon. Kane. And here's Bellingham. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Gordon, and he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Olise. And here's Dembele. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Hernandez. Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shaquib. And a chance! Oh, taken with style.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gehi shifted upfield. Kane. He's been slipped through. Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rice with the short one. And it's Bellingham. Nice physical challenge. Olise was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. Bellingham. White. Anderson. Bellingham. Foden. Gordon. Gordon. Good purposeful running this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Gordon, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And it's Kane. Shaquib. Shaquib. And here's it's Dembele! And that's a good ball. And the shots! It's there!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Foden. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rice looks to the other side. White gently done. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Pickford sends that a long way. Caresses it through. Spence. Out for a throw. England making consecutive changes here. Spence has it in a wide position. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And they can counter here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Here's Foden. He's in, surely!
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And the shots! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France making another change here. France go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. In with the challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is out of play. And there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Bellingham. And it's Livramento. Livramento is fouled. Gusto gets it away.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kane! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's away. Thinks about the shot.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out of play for a throw. Chance for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Turan really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Doué. Shaquib driving forward. That's tidy. Doué.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Shaquib.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Doué! The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
pretty, but it gets the job done. Anderson is there, and he can get that clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Very much into the last knockings. Menu succumbs to the pressure. And here's Thuram. Great defending, strong and determined. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. The final seconds now. Livramento.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Camavinga. Rabiot. And he's running through. Doué! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Kane with 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. A great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. We stand for the national anthem of France. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Konate clears it away. Dembele. He can run onto that. Dembele. He's got away. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's heaved it away. Played in by Foden. And that was very necessary. Gehi. And here's Gordon. Great work on the overlap. He's got to be in. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gordon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foden played out towards the right wing. Goes for a shot! He's done it!
What a superstart! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gusto.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Olise. Oh, good spread. Shoots! it's been taken short. It's Hernandez. Cleared away. And here's them. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kane. Gordon.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rabiot. Gordon. Now it's Foden. Oh, good ball! Can he finish? Rabiot. England leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. Kane. Oh, well measured. Out of play for a goal kick. Upamecano. Rabiot gently done. Camavinga. Muscular approach does pay off here. He has found the way through. And this is Kane. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Played out to the right. Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. That pass has been well intercepted. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Kane. He's away. Kane. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And who is going into that little black book? England, an opportunity then to pull clear here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for the shots. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That's really well manoeuvred. Gehi cuts it out. Bellingham. Rice. And it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Gordon. Chance for a shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
England, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Olise. And it's played forward. Spence picks it up now. Spence's cross. Great ball if he can... Bellingham! And the ball's come loose here. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Hernandez. Konate. Foden. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Gordon. And here's Foden. Lobbed in behind. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Konate. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Rabiot. Olise played out to the left flank, lofted in. Gehi, Gusto. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. White can get it clear. And here's Mbappe, over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper has it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
England have established themselves in a... Mbappe! No, not quite.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Foden. That looks a cracking ball. He's cut it out. Mignon sends that a long way. lethal waste. Rabiot. Gusto is onto it in a flash. Oh, great chance! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, it's come loose. Elise takes a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Great defending, strong and determined. Shaquib. The referee's awarded a free kick. Kane. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Foden. He is through. Foden! Special goal! A finish right from the top draw! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Camavinga. Upamecano. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kane. And he welcomes it in.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Gusto. Shaquib. Olise. Olise tries to thread one through. Olise's had a shot!
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Belling. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gusto. Oh, that's nice. Shaquib. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Dembele hits it! That's just wide. Foden. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gordon. Cleared without complication. And that could set him on his way. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kane. Great chance! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
England, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he thumps it clear. Anderson. He's in a good position here. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. And he's there to get it away. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, shooting chance! That has found him in acres of space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's going to be a double change then. And it's Spence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Anderson. Kalulu. Half an hour gone in the second half. Iñigo looks to get on the end of this. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that is a... Can he finish? It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Gordon. Camavinga. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Stones makes the interception. That's been slipped through. And here's Foden. That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stones. Now that's well seen too. Kalulu. Foden. Well, played right into his path. Gordon. Mbappe. Dembele. And he's on his way! Kalulu looking to hit the byline here.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Foden. And it's White. That looks a good ball through. Rabiot. Shaquib. Konate. Konate shifted upfield. Proves too strong. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's become a case of men against boys. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Out to the right. Bellingham. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And time is up. England can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.